any way, shape, or form, a ton of credit. Because it's real easy to sit back and criticize and be negative and go, oh, they screwed up their dish. Well, then you fucking try it. Let's see you do it, you smart ass. So I think anybody who's puts themselves out there, gives it a shot, and you know what? I shouldn't be as afraid to fail as I am. I think I would be a better chef if I took more chances. But I'm self-aware of that. So now I kind of know, like, I need to not be so cautious. It's something I can work on. Yeah, and you know, in teaching, it's way better when somebody gets an answer wrong. Because if they get it right, they could have just guessed right, or they could have arrived at the right answer by the wrong conclusion. But if they get it wrong, you know they didn't get it. You can explain to them why it's, you know, and you learn more from a mistake than you do from an accidental success. All right, let's get our oil shimmering. And because this is weeknight, we are not going to obsess over this. We are not going to obsess over this. Used to be scared that your meals would be so gross. I just experiment so much. But... yeah, time to make ramen or order pizza. I love DoorDash for that. I fucked up my dish. Let me get on the app. Get on the app. And if it were a weekend stream, I would probably do these in batches. But on a weekday, Timmy ain't got time for batches. Don't have time for batches. So we're going to put these all in one, get some color on them, get some nice fond in the pan. Then we're going to throw in our weeknight friendly pre-diced veg. Pre-diced. Yep. Pre-diced. I have been a professor for 18 years, if you can believe that. 18 years. Feels like a lifetime ago. And what's so weird about it is, like, now, when I teach freshmen, they were not born when I started. This Critter Bakes, welcome in, welcome in. We were just talking about your cake decorating acumen with Bacon with BB. And how fun that was to watch you throughout the day last week. I tune in, I go do some work, I come back, and it's like, holy crap, this thing has come a long way. Have a few minutes to watch while right. Yeah, we're making a weeknight friendly Italian wedding orzo. So it's gonna be like the flavors of Italian wedding soup, but in an orzo pasta dish, because I felt watching soup simmer for an hour would not be quite stream friendly. But a pasta dish that's gonna come together pretty quick. Honestly, I think the longest part of it was making the meatballs, which is now behind us. Okay, so hopefully these don't fall apart too badly. Uh-oh. Get some color on those. Uncommon Wolf! Uncommon Wolf, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in. We are approaching the bottom of the hour, 4:30-ish my time. How's your Wednesday going, Uncommon Wolf? I hope you're having a great week so far. We're just making some Italian wedding orzo. Frying off our little baby meatballs. And I'm going to let them sit until they're no longer stuck. I always say, let the food tell you when it's ready to flip. Been fine, just have to question why my job does some of the things it does. Made meatballs, froze them for another day. Yeah. I'm gonna knock all these out in probably 2 meals. And I usually, when I make meatballs, instead of doing them in a frying pan, I like to roast them in the oven. I just think that's way easier. Oh, and on Sunday, on my Sunday recipe testing with Timmy, I'm going to be doing some stuffed meatballs. So I drink